15 Ways Sang-woo Ruined His Likability in Squid Game Season 1. Since its release, the Korean survival drama Squid Game has won over millions of worldwide fans, unexpectedly bypassing cultural boundaries to become the most popular Netflix series in history. Turning childhood games into something deadly added a surprisingly grotesque element, but in the end, that was not the sole reason viewers found the series so binge-worthy. The characters are a huge part of Squid Game's appeal, with some being more popular than others. Cho Sang-woo is one of the most realistic figures in the show. His motivations and actions make sense if viewed from the perspective of a desperate man with nothing to lose. While he makes a lot of mistakes, he originally displays a compassionate heart and even bonds with both Seong Gi-hun and Abdul. But the allure of the money is more powerful, and Sang-woo turns into a hateful character within the span of a few episodes. Updated on February 14, 2025, by Ajay Arvind. Cho Sang-woo's journey from quasi-hero to full-blown villain is simultaneously one of the most shocking as well as the most expected character transformations in Squid Game. Inhabiting the fine line between surprise and doubt, Sang-woo has committed numerous actions that have caused him to be disliked by the fandom. As such, we have updated this article with 5 more entries. Sang-woo's reason for participation isn't the most sympathetic. He might just want to be rich again. All the players in the Squid Game have a similar reason to be there. They are in desperate need of money. Even so, some have more sympathetic stories than others. Kang Se-byok, for example, originally hails from North Korea and seeks to reunite what is left of her family. Abdul's tale is similar. Despite being a hard worker, he isn't paid by his Korean employer, and the conflict between the two forces Ali to separate from his wife and child. Cho Sang-woo, on the other hand, is wanted by the police for financial crimes. He was relatively well-to-do before his illegal habits caused his downfall and left him with devastating debt, which made him less likable than characters like Gi-hun, who never got the chance to be rich in the first place. It sometimes feels like Sang-woo just wants to taste luxury again, rather than helping his mother or recovering his honor. Sang-woo lost his money by stealing from clients. It's possible his clients might have been poor or elderly. As an investment banker working at the fictional Joy Investments company, Sang-woo steals money from his clients and uses it for his own benefit in the stock market. His investments fail and he is burdened by a huge debt. In fact, the organizers of the Squid Games mistakenly believe his debt to be in the range of 650 million won, but he later reveals it to be 10 times higher. What isn't mentioned, and what could easily be true given the impact of financial scams on the poor and elderly, is that Sang-woo might have stolen every one from certain clients' savings. This would presumably mean reducing them to poverty, yet another moral stain on Sang-woo's already blemished character. On the other hand, only stealing from wealthy clients would also be unethical, even if it's infinitely more acceptable than impoverishing people. Sang-woo sets his mother's business and home as collateral. She would have lost everything without Gi-hun. Sang-woo's financial crimes are a big mistake, but he doesn't stop there. He doesn't just get himself in trouble. He involves his mother as well, setting her business and house as collateral for his investments. Sang-woo's mother runs a tiny store selling fish, the loss of which would almost certainly leave her destitute and on the streets. As she's also one of the most lovable characters in Squid Game, fans hate Sang-woo even more for doing this to her. In the end, however, this is the true reason for his participation in the games. While his own imminent arrest undoubtedly scares him, even to the point of taking his own life before being recalled to the games, it's his mother's situation that worries him more. Sang-woo's concern for her makes him far less hateable than he would have otherwise been, but the fact remains that he does endanger her livelihood. Sang-woo's background makes him somewhat irritating, even if he's never the one to point it out. One of the recurring motives of the show is the fact that many people who know Sang-woo, such as his mother or Gi-hun, value his accomplishments and often boast about them. He is the pride of his neighborhood due to having graduated with honors from Seoul National University, admittedly one of the highest-ranked educational institutions in the world.